Everybody, November 38, Alpha Kilo, Cockpitbuilders.com. I'm live on Twitch. Really good to see you guys. I'm sorry they were a little late getting started. For some reason, Streamlabs had an issue connecting. Anyways, we got it all sorted out now. Sitting on the ground at Glasgow Municipal Airport, and we're going to make our way to the most incredible Minneapolis-St. Paul. Let's get started.
Good afternoon, Eagle County Ground, KingAir 8 Alpha Kilo. We're at the ramp ready for taxi, runway 25. We'll take the apron, Alpha 3, Alpha, runway 25, hold short, KingAir 8 Alpha Kilo. Clear to Ottawa, Leicester 2, runway 6 left, 0544, KingAir 8 Alpha Kilo. Clear land, runway 7, KingAir 8 Alpha Kilo.
Good evening, everybody. November 38, Alpha Kilo, Cockpitbuilders.com. Live on Twitch. Good to see you. And yes, good to see Spencer, too. Anyways, guys, thanks very much for hanging out with us. A few little issues while we got started there. For some reason, my Streamlabs dock seemed to stop communicating with Streamlabs. We got her all fixed. Everything is good. Hopefully, it's going to be the only problem that we have for the remainder of the flight. Let's hope. Hopefully everybody's doing well. Happy Wednesday to each and every one of you. It's going to be a really nice night. I think it's about 2 hours from here to Minneapolis, St. Paul. And then I got tomorrow for work, and then I'm off for a 4-day weekend. So should be kind of fun, and hopefully everybody's going to grab some beer and or churros and or whatever and have a seat and watch the rest of the stream. It's going to be fun. Minneapolis, St. Paul, let's go ahead and get these Pratt & Whitneys fired up. So the nav light's on, the beacon light's on, obviously the battery's on, inverter 1 is selected, parking brake is set, props are all the way forward, cabin signs are on, bleeds and blowers are all off. We'll go ahead and we're going to start number 1 tonight. Let's go ahead and fire that up, and then we'll get our push. We've got ignition start and 1 rotation. ITT's rising, oil pressure's coming up. Oil pressure light will go off at 40 psi, and the fuel pressure looks pretty good for the induce of the fuel. Mr. Doug Snow, good to see you. All right, we've got ignition. We're going through. ITT is climbing and 26% N1, going up to 50. Actually, 50 and or when the ITT begins to drop off again. That's what we're looking for. I'm in an actual airplane. Yes, I am 100%. This thing used to be a Beechcraft Model 99. Not so much anymore. Master caution reset. We'll let that engine stabilize. Switch over to the generator. Generator's coming on. We pick up the load. Battery voltage looks good. Prop charge amps are still good. So master caution as we turn that generator off. Let's go ahead and spin up number 2. All right, we've got ignition start and 1 rotation. ITT's rising. Fuel pressure looks good. Oil pressure's coming up. Through 7.5 at 10.5, we'll put in Gen 1 for a generator assisted start. There's Gen 1, and in goes the fuel. Beer is always on and cold. Good, because there's no such thing as warm beer. You should not be using this. Watching the ITT, watch it climb. Make sure it doesn't go above 8 or 850, something like that is probably standard. As long as we see it go up, kiss the yellow, and then come back down, that's good. There's 50%. Starter cutout, master caution. We'll switch to Gen 2. Gen 2's coming on. We split the load with Gen 1. Battery voltage is good. Charge amps are good. Turn Gen 1 off. The whole load will switch to Gen 2, which it does. Gen 2's coming back on. We've got good voltages here. Avionics are coming up. Pitot heat, windshield heat, auto feather, auto ignition, taxi light will give them a flash in a minute. Ice protection, fuel protection, minus 21 degrees Celsius on the ground at Glasgow. We'll go ahead and have a peek at this. CTAF frequencies 122.8 and 1 notch of flaps. Coffee pot's coming on. Prop sync is on. TCAS is on. Altimeters are set. We've got blue over orange on all 3. That's looking really, really good. Thanks, Solo. You got it. Prop governor test. Let's give this a little check. First flight of the day, check the governors and feather. Governor kicks in and prop feather is good. Second one, governor kicks in and feather. Perfect. All right, recognition lights. That's all on. That's good. That's good. That's good. Do a quick little look as we go through a little pushback. Pushback straight, runway 30 for departure. Parking brake is off. All right, here we lucky. Before taxi. All right, electrical system has been checked. Avionics master is on. Interior master switch is on. Master panel and cockpit lights are all good. Mic switches are both on. Normal cabin lines are set. Furnishings are on. Cabin signs are set. ESIS is checked. Exterior lights have been checked. Overspeed warning's been tested. Environmental system controls are all been set. Brake de-ice is not on. Oh, it is on. I have turned it on. Prop sync is on. TCAS and EGPWS test and TAWS has all been tested. Flaps have been set and the flight controls are free and correct. Avionics and radar has been checked. Cabin pressurization has been checked. Parking brake is back on. Yaw damper is off. Electric pitch trim is set. Trim tabs have been set. Engine control and friction locks have all been set. Flaps have been set. Overspeed governor test has been done. Auto feather's been checked. The manual feather has been done. Vacuum and de-ice pressures are both in the green. Engine anti-ice is all good. Ice protection is good. Fuel ice protection is all good. Static takeoff power has been confirmed. V1, VR, and V2 have all been set. We're ready to go, folks. Runway 30, which where we're located, we're going to have to basically go all the way up to runway 8. Taxi backwards on 26 and then backtrack 30. That's what we're going to do now. Hey, I said stop, push back. I don't know, there's another guy that just appeared there in front of us. I don't know how many pushback carts they need, but we're going to end up driving through that guy. So we got to spin around 180 degrees. We'll do that now.
54 Delta Charlie radio.
You're broken up, drone. You're going to want to disconnect, reconnect. All right, parking brake is off. I don't know why you're sitting there, but you're going to have to be in the way, I guess.
How's that? That's the third time I've done that.
100%, 100%. Well, maybe doing it the second time was the bad thing. Glasgow traffic, KingAir November 30 Alpha Kilo. We're going to backtrack runway 26 off Charlie and then backtrack 30 for departure to the east, Glasgow. All right, so we'll go up here. We'll make a right on 2, which is 08. We'll backtrack 26, and then we'll make a right and backtrack 30. So as we get close here, we're going to want to put the strobes on. Landing lights are going on as we get onto this runway, just to make sure nobody inadvertently comes and
traffic,
lands on us.
Delta Charlie will be following the Beechcraft ahead of me to runway 30.
Here's runway 8. Winds are 309 at 11. We all know what happened the last time I tried to take off with a tailwind. It did not go well. So we're going to try and avoid this from happening again. That's the plan. Avoid it from happening again like the plague. All right, both engines can go up to high idle. Generators are good, prop amps are good, furnishings are on, battery voltage is good. LNAV is armed. Cruise has been set, autopilot, MCP is all set. Bleeds and blowers, they can go off for now. Give us as much power as we can get. Minus 21 degrees Celsius, she's cold, cold, cold. When it's this cold, lift is not a problem. All right, here we are coming up on 3-0. And we'll go down here and we'll spin around. Evening roundabout, how's it going, buddy? Good to see you. It was okay. I still making a couple of little errors that I need to clean up.
November 5-4 Delta Charlie is backtracking 3-0.
I still got a busy day, but it's over now. Exactly. Still got a couple of things I gotta straighten out with my phraseology. Canadian phraseology is slightly different than what I'm used to hearing on VATSIM. So trying to get that sorted out. I am gonna control on Saturday morning though, and I'm just gonna do all of Toronto Centre. I mean, the amount of traffic that I get, it's probably better. I'll get more practice if I do it everywhere, so that's what I'm gonna do instead. Saturday morning at 10 a.m. Eastern. We'll do Toronto Centre as a whole, and we'll see how that goes. It could be an absolute shit show. It actually might be worthwhile to watch. I have 2 or 3 videos still that need to be uploaded to YouTube. Guys, you can catch us over at YouTube, youtube.com/cockpitbuilders. Give us a subscribe over there and ring the little bells so you get notification when we send the new stuff. Yeah, BW, exactly. I'm working on it. My approach control's going not too bad. Just, it's Canadian phraseology. I'm Canadian, and the Canadian phraseology is taking me a bit to get used to. I'm still a mix between Canadian phraseology, US phraseology, and whatever the fuck my brain thinks I'm trying to say. So I do make the occasional fuck up, but you know what? Nobody's perfect. Wow, that's an interesting look, drone. I'm not sure if you guys saw what I just saw, but that was interesting. Yeah, BW, it is a learning curve. So Saturday morning, we'll do all of Toronto Centre. At least that'll give me a little more practice. I mean, most people are going to go in and out of Toronto anyways. It'll just, you know, make things a little easier for me. Yeah, it is slightly different, BW. It's actually more simplified than it is anything else. You're 100% roundabout. That's exactly what I'm going to say. For some reason, I can sit here and stream to 100 of you people and fly this airplane because I know it like the back of my fucking hand, and talk on ATC, monitor the chat, and do a perfect landing and not even think twice about it. But when I get in front of that screen, I like get nervous and clam up, and I don't even know what to do. So I think you're 100% right. You just hit the nail on the head. A little bit of inexperience and a little bit of phobia and fear of fucking up, and the next thing you know, I'm like jelly in somebody's fucking hands. Glasgow traffic, KingAir November 30 Alpha Kilo, we're rolling runway 30, departure to the east, Glasgow. Here we go, folks. Parking brake is off. We're rolling. Brake check. Brakes are good. Both engines are coming up. Takeoff power is set. Governor kicks in. 2 engines are in the green, and speed tape is alive and on both sides. That's checked. New Tespler, good to see you, buddy. How are you?
80 knots.
80 knots, thank you. Continue. Whoops, easy.
And your plane left okay on my side.
All right, up we go. Positive rate, gears coming up. Tap the brakes. Props are coming back to 1600. You was nervous as fuck every time? Yeah, don't doubt it, dude. It was bad.
November 5-4 Delta Charlie is rolling for runway 30 departure.
Give you guys the cruise PFD. Oh, watch that speed. We do not wish to blow the speed limits. And we're in the turn. Glasgow traffic, KingAir November 30 Alpha Kilo. We're in a right-hand pattern, runway 30, Glasgow. And Glasgow traffic, KingAir November 30 Alpha Kilo. We're exiting the right-hand pattern, 30 to the east, Glasgow. That will be my last call. Keep the climb going. Oh, I know what my problem was. Wow. See, this is what happens when you rush things. Alright, let's see if we can keep that right-hand turn going, and then we're going to check some shit out, because apparently we're not going to go direct KGGW, obviously, I don't think, but we'll put it in there anyways. That'll give us something to fly to. I should have done that to the left, but that's okay. JMS. Let's go direct JMS. Works for me. And after JMS, FAR. It's looking better already. JMS is next, 326 miles. FAR is after that, then the KIP 1 arrival. FAR transition, runway 22 by the looks of things. $8,600, auto feather, auto ignition, bleeds and blowers are going back on, landing lights are off, seatbelt signs are off. Time to open another beer when we get the airplane trimmed out here. Looks pretty good to me. Cruise is in there, 230 on the cruise. Through 10,000, prop torque can come up. Keep those props at 1,600. Climb checklist. Bleed air valves are open, environmental bleed is set, yaw damper is on, whoops. Climb power is set, props are at 1,600 or as desired, that is correct. Windshield anti-ice is normal, engine instruments are monitoring, cabin signs are as required, pressurization is checked, and the lights are off, we're good. Through 13,200 feet, direct Juliet Mike Sierra. Flight level 240 for the cruise. Sorry, 230 for the cruise. That's my error. East is least. Odd numbers going east, folks. Not even numbers. From north to south on the east side, odd numbers. From north to south on the west side, even numbers. East is least, west is best. So because our direction of travel is east, we need to be flying at odd flight levels. There's 17,000. I know I am. I totally know I'm bad at making churros, but you know what? Or gyros. But you know what's really good is there is a store called the 24/7, and they make the best churros you could ever have. Standard on my side, standard on that side. The standby is also at standard. Actually, I would have to say that without a doubt, they make the best churros there are. The 24/7, man, they are the shit. Hopefully you didn't get into any trouble last night. Guys, we got a 53 knot tailwind, 380 knots over the ground now. Holy shit. No, you didn't? Okay, that's good. I'll be on tomorrow night. I'll be on for sure, especially considering tomorrow's my last day of work, and then I'm off for 4 days straight. So I might even be on for the 10 o'clock storm tomorrow night. I might be on earlier and for the 10. Yeah, you know what? I seen a picture today, and somebody had made a comment. It was all green light, and somebody had made a comment, something about toothpaste, and I was like, oh fuck, Rex put it in. Fuck, I'll give you a permit there. Hang on, I'm just coming up on my cruise. Let me get the autopilot on. I want to see a link for the, do you have a picture of what the icon looks like, or is it a surprise? All right, we're coming through 23,000 right now. We're good. 23,000 is selected. Stations are on. Really good to see you guys. Thanks very much for hanging out with us. November 30th, Alpha Kilo, Cockpitbuilders.com, live on Twitch. Happy Wednesday to each and every one of you. Glad you could make it. Thanks for being here. You guys are awesome. We're flying to Minneapolis, St. Paul, guys. We've got 581 miles to go, but with a 390 knot ground speed, this ain't gonna take long at all. I did not expect a 60 knot tailwind. Let's see what that looks like. Oh! Dude, it looks just like a regular one. That's funny. It doesn't really look that different. Oh, it's because it's blue? Okay, yeah, kind of hard to see on my phone. Oh, that's super funny, dude. Well done. Guys, welcome to the stream. If you have any questions about the chat, the airplane, or you want to do anything with them, jam in the chat. I'm always happy to answer your questions. Oh shit, that's super funny. To make more? Oh my god. I wonder what they sell for, dude, on the GTA streets. Probably nobody would want to buy them. 54 bucks? I love it. That's awesome. Sweet. Eric, I had a long conversation with Fess on Twitch last night about cockpit building. Yeah, Eric, tell me that Fess isn't like the coolest guy on the entire planet. takes 3/4 of your health? Oh no, that's not good. Was Fess working on his button box last night, Eric? He is a fountain of knowledge. Yeah, I love Fess. He's awesome. All my friends are great. Disavowed, Drone, Fess, Zodius, Mr. Samonis, all of us really, really close knit. It's awesome. Yeah, he is the oracle of cockpit building, for sure he is. He's an absolute stellar individual. And he wears his knowledge on his sleeve and very happy to share it with whoever. This is Flight Game 2012, Mr. Chili Willies. How's it going, bud? I haven't talked to you in like forever. You've been sticking away and staying away for some reason, I don't know. But good to see you, bud. Hopefully you're doing well. Actually, I don't think I've talked to you since the holidays. I don't even think we talked to you over the holidays. You went home for the holidays. We never got to talk to you. Oh, you're just busy? I see. 2-2. So you become rich and famous and you forget about your friends? I understand. I know how this goes. He gave you so many tips and help. Yeah, Eric. I mean, I've tried to help you as much as I can, but as soon as I'm done the stream, I gotta pretty much go to bed. I apologize. But Fess is the one who kind of led me along the golden path, so if you can get some help from him, he's going to be more than happy to help you out. Mr. Hesticles, how are you? Yeah, well, you could. Well, all it takes is to come up with one really good idea and somebody else to want that idea. They'll pay you whatever you want for it and boom, you're rich. Yeah, or AMC, right, roundabout? Well, I'm glad, Eric. I'm glad that you got it. But Fess has a wealth of knowledge, and he's always willing to help people share it. As long as they use, just like what I told you, use the knowledge I give you for good, not for evil. Don't try and sell the code to somebody else. That would piss people off pretty quick. Use it to get yourself sorted, and then use the knowledge to help somebody else. It's called paying it forward, which is what it's all about, really. At the end of the day, if you take what I've taught you or what Fess has taught you and you can go and help one other person and pay it forward, every one of us would be able to have, you know, what we want in life. Just not $1 billion But you know what? Money doesn't make you happy. But a flight simulator in your garage sure as shit does. Guys, thanks for being here. Happy Wednesday, Hump Day Wednesday to each and every one of you. Brian Beesky, how's it going, dude? Good evening. I wonder if it was colder here in Thunder Bay this morning than there at altitude. It was minus 42. So, Brian, it was actually minus, when I got to work this morning, she was minus 30 without the wind chill. And I was like, holy shit, this is cold. Right now at altitude, it looks like I'm at minus 40 is basically what you've got. But that is the extent of my gauge. What I will also say is, Brian, we're actually going through, I think, till Sunday. We're basically minus 18, like it was minus 12 today, minus 14 tomorrow, minus 16 on Saturday or Friday, and then like minus 18 on Sunday. And then after that, for the next 2 weeks, it just progressively gets warmer. I think this is typically between January 1st and now should be our coldest period of the winter. Today was the coldest day of the entire winter, so I think it's time for us to start getting warmer. not chilly. Sometimes it does, but what happens? How do you get a flight simulator in your garage if you don't have money? That's right, that is not the cool way. It is way cooler getting an airplane in your garage when you can start small and work your way up to something cool like this by like trading. November 5-4 Delta Charlie, KingAir 8 Alpha Kilo.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm heading over to 123.45, sir.
Roger, 12345.
Really good to see you guys. If you have any questions, jam in the chat. We're always happy to answer your questions. Really, really good to see you. Hopefully everybody's doing well, staying healthy. Basic math patterns for the win. Yep. Exactly. I remember on Sesame Street, it went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Pretty sure that's how it went. But that just goes to show you how fucking old I am. I'm pretty sure that's how fucking old I am. Like, I am old. I am like damn near old as soap. You know, I'm that guy now, and I never thought I'd be that guy when you're like, dude, that guy's old enough to be my father. That's how old I am now. And that sucks. Just saying. It sucks knowing you're old. Life pretty much ends at 50. Dude, that guy's old enough to be my father. You know when you go somewhere and they look at you like you're awkward? Because, dude, that guy shouldn't be here. He's too old to be here. That's me now. That's totally me now. The alternative sucks? What's the alternative, roundabout? You don't think it's dead, Chili? Copper Motor, hey, just stumbled on the channel and confused. This is not a real plane, right? Actually, Copper Motor, it is a real airplane. It's just not really flying. It's a real airplane that's been converted into a flight simulator. Oh, yeah, the alternative does suck for sure, but I'm just saying that I'm at that age now where it's like... I'm at that age where it's like, you're that guy that's old enough to be your dad, you know what I mean? Oh, so Brian, that's exactly what I was trying to figure out. I still feel like 20-something inside. 60 this coming May. Where the fuck did the time go? But I'm still young at heart. Well, that's what you gotta be. You gotta be young at heart. He sneaks into an airplane to stream this, kind of making me feel like a baby now. I'm 25, so Lanky, you're not supposed to feel that way. You're not supposed to feel that way. Everybody is welcome and all that jazz. I'm just saying, sometimes I just feel like I'm young. I feel 25 inside, but my body sometimes does not. Copper Motor, yeah, you should worry about the future of your wallet, but really, you can do this shit. I built most of this myself for the interior. I just inserted it into a real shell. The yoke, rudder pedals, throttle quadrant, that's all the real airplane. Everything else is mostly CNC 3D printed and programmed with my own interfaces. And you don't need to be some expert to program the shit. It's really like riding a bike. Somebody shows you how to do it once and you can just copy, rinse, and repeat. That's right. So Copper Motor, I probably spent more money on beer in the last 10 years than I have on this simulator. So there's an idea for you. No, not in a bad way. It just means you have a lot to learn, Lanky. Yeah, so roundabout Bodner boards, that's a great idea. Bodner boards are robust, they're good. The only thing I'm gonna warn you about, no, it wasn't Bodner boards. That was Open Cockpit stuff. They had some, excuse me, some bad chips. And Windows and the USB chips in them all of a sudden will quit being recognized, but yeah, roundabout, that's a good way of doing it. And if you don't feel like screwing around with code, dude, that works just fine. 210 miles out of JMS, 499 miles to the airport. That gives us top of descent 441 miles. That don't make sense. No, sir, it does not. So 493 minus 4. That's only 50 miles to descend. That's not going to work for me. That is not going to work for me. $429. That gives me 70 miles. Yeah, that's not so bad. Oh yeah, you can buy Sam Adams up here for sure. Just good enough to piss good coders off. Yeah, maybe. They do sell Sam Adams. You can buy it up here for sure. It's special order and it's an import, I think, but you can buy it. Yeah, you better let him out before he suffocates. You don't want Sam to... Sam Adams is a good guy. Oh, draft beer, depending on what it is, some is better than others. If you get a draft beer that doesn't get used very often and it starts to go off because they don't sell enough of it, that tastes like shit. So you can't say all draft beers are better because they're not. If you go into a pub or something, which I would hope that you're staying out of right now because of COVID, but if you're actually going into a bar or a pub, you want to make sure you look around and see what everybody's fucking drinking, because chances are if you pick that one beer that, oh yeah, I'll try that just because it's on fucking special, it's probably the beer that they don't sell very much of and it's probably off in the keg. Skunky beer is horrible. You've had that happen once, yeah. As soon as they offer you the special, unless it's Coors or Bud Light or Bud or something like that you know is popular, don't fucking touch it, because there's a reason why they're putting it on special. They're trying to offload it. Yeah, the special is a trap for sure. Unless it's happy hour or something, everybody's buying Bud or Bud Light because it's cheap. That you know you're safe with. I love it. Really good to see you guys. Thanks very much for being here. Happy Wednesday to each and every one of you. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to jam in the chat. We're always happy to answer your questions. 100%. That's our deal. We answer the questions as best we can. Dope. Do a check on the governors. Ooh. Torque is a little high on number 1 side. Let's pull that back a little. I have a scholarship with RAF. Got it in the Grob Tudor. Lovely little aircraft. I'm going for my PPL now, but with COVID, not able to get up as much. So mainly getting into cross-country gliding at the moment. Completely new playing field. Would love to try flying a twin. Yeah, well, the twins are definitely awesome. I mean, the Cessna 310, the Baron 58, they're obviously internal combustion engines. They're going to be a little different than the turboprop. More vibrations from those than you get with these. There's really not much in the way of vibration from these. Performance wise, these things go a little faster, but I think yeah, the twin would be awesome. I just listening to some of those Barons and stuff starting, and they're like fucking with the mixture when it starts and stuff. It just makes me a little nervous, but once they're running, they purr like a kitten, I guess. Congratulations on your scholarship, though. 100% congratulations on that scholarship. Well done. It's like starting a diesel van. Exactly. Only at least with a diesel van, you can fire the glow plug 6 or 7 times, and then when you give it a shot, it should fire right up. But when they're cold, they always start rough. Path descent 396 miles, progress page shows 458, so we're doing okay there. $389 over the ground, only 247 indicated. 247 indicated, but 389, 56 knot tailwind is really helping us out here. 106 on the torque on both sides, that's looking good. Generators are good, battery charge is good. Fuel flows look good, fuel quantities are good. Everything looks happy. Excuse me. 106 and 108. I got one more beer sitting outside. It's probably going to be froze by the time I get to it. That's okay. That's the way it goes. That's just the way it goes. November 5-4, Delta Charlie, King Air 8 Alpha Kilo.
Yeah, go ahead.
How you making out there, drone? Everything going okay? Oh my God, Aki, are you kidding me? Just wondered how you're doing, sir. Everything going okay? You didn't answer. You didn't respond. Labatt Blue, if I wanted water, I'd ask for water, Aki. If I wanted water, I'd ask for water. Labatt Blue is a lot more watery than Coors Light is.
Well, for some reason I got disconnected from POSCON. I have no clue why.
I don't know. You answered me, and then I said, just wanted to know how you're doing, and then you didn't answer again. I just want to make sure you're doing okay. What's your ground speed?
Right now I'm only doing about 270. No, I think that's what it is.
Okay, well that's not very good because I'm 390 knots over the ground. You're like 130 knots slower than me.
Yeah, I'll let you know for sure here in a minute once I get the plane under control again.
Yeah, so I got a 60 knot tailwind. 60 knot, my indicated is 246, and I got a 60 knot tailwind. It's giving me 390 over the ground. So yeah, the no smoking thing's going not so bad. Not so bad. I've cut way back. I'm still 5 or 6 smokes a day there. It's not too bad. It's not that great, but it's fucking better than 35 a day, I'll tell you that. I do feel like we're standing still though, which is very bizarre to me. Ground speed says not. But definitely feel like there's not much to look at, guys. It's pretty flat here. Let's see if this will show me where we're at. Interesting, we're actually in Minneapolis Fur right now. Out of Salt Lake into Minneapolis. Jamestown is where JMS is, 130 miles. Everybody's so quiet tonight. It's Wednesday, folks. It's hump day. You're getting better. You only got like Thursday and Friday left for the week. You should be happy. When you're happy and you know it, you clap your hands. That's what happens. I can't believe you're being so quiet. Unless it's chill stream night. I didn't realize it was. It does seem to be a slow kind of Wednesday. You're 100% right. Normally our Wednesday streams are hopping because you guys are like, shit, yes, the week is almost done. But I feel bagged. I feel very bagged myself. Complete Freedom, thank you very much for the 100 bits, dude. I feel bagged myself just because this week has been so busy. The scholarship was amazing. First solo was intense. I had a 15-knot crosswind for my first solo landing. Nothing major, but felt every gust in the little Grob tutor. Good thing about the Grob is it's aerobatic. For a single prop training aircraft, it maneuvers like a dream. Max 6G and -2. That's pretty awesome. Eric? Oh yeah, it's Wednesday right now for sure. Master Chief Pilot, it's natural. Colder temperatures slow everything down. Ain't that the truth? Is it colder where you are, Master Chief? I don't think it is. I think you're still probably wearing shorts, dude. Yeah, Eric, it's only Wednesday. Yeah, the high here today was -12 and it'll be -30 tonight. Well, so 0 Celsius is like 32 Fahrenheit. So -4 Celsius is about like 26 Fahrenheit, something like that, give or take. So you must be down in Toronto, Lanky. You gotta be Toronto area. Unless you're on the West Coast. Unless you're on the West Coast. But, oh, you're in the UK? Oh shit, I figured you were not. Oh shit, well, -4? No shit. That's pretty good. I figured you guys would be warmer than that. Eric, why does our weather freak you out? What should surprise you more is that I can convert to your little USA imperial system without any issues. The question is whether you Americans can convert to us Canadian metric shit. Yeah, you some bitch roundabout. I would love that right now. That would be awesome weather. Crypto Viper, how's it going? Good to see ya. I'm from California. I don't do cold. Yep, 100% Lanky. Definitely everything's metric for us. Except when I'm building a deck or something like that, I'm going to use feet and inches. But 3D printers and everything else that I'm doing, everything's 3D. It's all done in millimeters. But we're metric 100%. I love it. Corden, that's funny as shit, dude. If you knew me better, dude, you'd know all my friends are American. Multiply the Celsius temperature by 1.8 and add 32. Yeah, so I'm like, double it and add, so 70 is 20, double it is 40. Yeah, double it and add 30 is just the approximate thing. If you take whatever it is in Celsius, double it and add 30, that's pretty close to what it is in Fahrenheit. Yeah, you'd have to roundabout because you're probably sending it to some Chinese place to make the thing for you, and they're going to want it in metric anyway. Yeah, I totally use feet and inches for measuring shit. Like, if I'm going to look for carpeting or flooring for my house, I'm going to measure in feet and inches and square feet. Crypto Vipers at -4.
November 3, 8 Alpha Kilo, November 4 Charlie.
5-4 Delta Charlie, go ahead, 8 Alpha Kilo.
Yeah, my air ground speed is 337.
So the difference is that tailwind is really the difference. So you're 60 knots less than me. How far out of JMS are you? I would love, yeah, you wish. That's, what's -4 Fahrenheit? Oh, Crypto Viper, you poor bugger. That's funny. That means it's colder where you are than it is where I am right now. That's super funny, dude. -4 here right now, I wish. That's -4 Fahrenheit. Eesh. That'd be cold. Drone, did you disconnect again?
Nautical miles.
80. Did you say 80?
No, I said about 100, and I'm about 118 nautical miles out.
So you're about 35 to 40 miles behind me, doing about 30 miles slower.
Well, what's your ground? Oh, never mind. I see it. 399. Okay.
Yeah, it just jumped up to 399 now.
Okay. Well, my true ground speed is 389.
That's your true airspeed, right?
Yeah, by KGGS, is that true ground speed?
No, GS is just ground speed. TAS is your true airspeed.
All right. Well, I'm doing about 340.
Okay, yeah, so the difference is for sure that that tailwind, because I've got 401 now, which is absolutely ridiculous ground speed for me.
Yeah, what's your tailwind?
Right below it, 67 knots, directly behind me. That's Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020 accurate weather, of course.
Yeah, okay, I've only got like 55 knot tailwind.
Lake Michigan acts like a wall, trapping the cold here until the lake freezes over. Crypto Viper, I got a funny feeling that the Great Lakes are not going to freeze over this year. I think you will completely see that they will not. It will not get cold enough to completely freeze them over. Never again will I spend the winter on the shore of a Great Lake. Yeah, no shit. David Corzo, thank you very much for the follow. Fuck that, he says. Yeah, I don't blame you. Yeah, I'm quite pleased with the way that this winter has gone, to be honest with you. So far, so good. That's what I'm thinking about. I definitely prefer the warmer winters. I'm not a big fan of colder winters. Yeah, so usually by us, we've had our 2 weeks of -40, but that has not happened, and I do not anticipate it's going to happen this year. All right, engines, fuel flows, torque, those are all good. Fuel quantities are good. Voltage is good, and load on the engines is good. I hate this cold, full stop, and fuck -30. -4 is enough. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's very true. So we will supposed to be -30 tonight overnight, with the wind chill feeling like -42 or something like that. But it won't actually be that cold, and that's only for the next couple of days, and then after that we warm back up again, so it won't be too bad. Oh shit, you had a week of -60 wind chills? I don't even know if I maybe have experienced that once or twice in my life. Maybe. Yeah, I'd be like, I am not going out. I'm not even going to work in those temperatures. That wind would like freeze your face just like that in seconds. Yeah, so at minus 50 Fahrenheit, it's actually warmer in Celsius at that point, because at minus 40, the two temperatures meet. So minus 50 Fahrenheit is probably what, like minus 45 Celsius or something like that. Bonus Saturday, the low will be minus 12. So it'll be colder there on Saturday than it will be here. Yeah, roundabout. See my earlier post. What about the fact that screw this, I'm never spending another winter on the edge of a Great Lake? I don't doubt ya. Yeah, about that, like he says. Oh, Crypto Viper, you moved from San Jose, California? You must love that cold weather then. You must love the cold weather. I bet you're glad to be out of California. I bet she's not right now. I guarantee you he's not happy to be out of it right now. Exactly. Spring can't get here fast enough. Spring has sprung. Well, NorCal, well, how far Northern California, right? Like, even in Washington State, it doesn't get that cold. Like, even BC, they'll get snow maybe, but then the next day it'll melt. I'm sure Washington State is the same, and so would be NorCal. I would think. You guys would never get snow that would actually stay or anything like that. So, Crypto Viper, you're from the Midwest, and family is mostly there, okay. And Midwest is everything west of the Mississippi, I guess, something like that. San Jose is NorCal. So San Francisco's considered NorCal as well? I wouldn't have figured that. 58 in LA. Oh, I would give my left nut to have it 58 degrees here. Yeah, Crypto Viper, Ohio, Michigan, for sure. I wouldn't have considered Michigan as being the Midwest. It's north. It's like not even quite mid-north. Like, to me, Midwest is Iowa, Montana, that sort of bullshit. Only on the coast. I'm 20 miles north of the U.S. border, about 250 miles inland. We normally get lots of snow from January to the end of March. Yeah, that's crazy. Usually the states around the Great Lakes are Midwest. I know it makes no sense. Nah, so to me, I picture the United States, you picture the middle and a little bit to the west, but I have a friend that lives in Indiana, and he says that's like, not far from that is the Midwest, or that's the Midwest, or something like that. I don't know, fuck. Yeah, Indiana is the Midwest. Okay, so exactly. So I think that term, the Midwest, references not what the lower 48 are now, but when the term was locked in, there was a lot less states than what there is now. Jared, 441, a high of 5 Fahrenheit or minus 15 in North Texas later this week. Dude, seriously? You're gonna get minus 15 Celsius? Well done in North Texas? Wow, what are you guys gonna do, man? You're gonna die. You gotta put your cowboy boots away and trade them in for fucking winter muckers or something. Yeah, it's Civil War time? Okay, that makes sense. U.S. is northeast, southeast, Midwest, the plains, southwest and northwest. Okay, so Iowa, Montana, those are plains then, right? Same as Saskatchewan and Manitoba, kind of, Alberta. in Canada. When I was in C school in Wichita Falls, it was below freezing. What the fuck is C school? C school, I don't know what C school is. Like kindergarten? Lakey, I have family that moved Canada a few years ago. They were in Vancouver and now moved to Somerville, Nova Scotia. Wow, it is beautiful, but there's fuck all there. Oh shit, $10 from Digio, and we lost the captain side, ND. Thanks, Digio. Appreciate the $10 donation, buddy. You're a star. Oh, it's a military school? Okay. Oh, the Dakotas, North Dakota, South Dakota, those are planes? Okay. Navy training after your initial training is C school. Okay. Digio83 coming in from left field with the $10 donation, and we lost the captain side navigation display. Thanks, buddy. Just want to make my life miserable, don't you? That's okay. We can do it. $300 miles to go? Yeah, you did surprise me totally. 300 miles to go, 237 to top of descent. Good to see us. Thanks very much for being here. November 38 Alpha Kilo, Cockpitbuilders.com. Good to see us. 8.7 out of JMS, and then FAR is after that. Exactly. The dog and the striped cane. We'll get there. Good thing we still got the first officer side. That'll help. For now. Good to see you, my friend. Thank you very much for supporting the channel, bud. It has been a minute. A hot minute. All right, we're in the turn now to FAR. Foxtrot Alpha Romeo, 80 miles, approximately 75 to be exact. Nova Scotia and PEI, Newfoundland, those would be all beautiful places to visit, but there's really nothing there. Be interesting to see. On my bucket list, I will visit every U.S. state once, and every Canadian province at least once. That's my plan. That's my plan. Whether or not I can actually make it to that, I'm really not 100% sure, but I'm gonna damn well try. Oh, $25 Crypto Viper. Thank you very, very much for that, sir. What did that do? Wait for it. Oh shit, connection lost. That was weird. I had some weird connection. I've absolutely no idea what we lost there. We lost something. That's been happening to you too, Replica? That connection loss thing? I don't even know what that is. What was that? I've never seen that before. Was that FSUIBC? Was that POSCON? What in the shit was that? I've never seen that before. Something with online servers? Junk. That is junk. Crypto Viper, thank you very much for the support for the channel, dude. I appreciate that. Oh, Crypto Viper, I appreciate that. Seriously, I forgot about that. Just giving a donation for the entertainment during my out of work time. Oh, crap. Replica Gaming. No, Digio. I apologize. I was blaming the wrong guy. Digio83. He got the failure to the captain's PFD. Digio83 playing Russian roulette here. I don't know what Crypto Viper we got, but Digio got the ND and the PFD. Absolutely crazy. Oh, Replica, you're not supposed to tell me that. I'm very quick to blame you, sir. 100%. I will blame you any day, Replica. You know I will, because that's just the kind of guy I am. Oh, there it is. Replica getting blamed now. Replica Gaming, thank you very much for the $10 donation, sir. Appreciate that. And we've got the hydraulic fluid low indicator, folks. We're going to have to manually pump the landing gear. Thank you, Replica Gaming. Now this time you deserve to be blamed. Although at this rate, I may as well fly from the right seat. I'd be a lot better off. Casino Dude 86, what's up? Yeah, Digio, when you and Replica and, you know, Crypto or anybody else all get together, I don't understand why bad things happen. I really don't. You and Digio, you and Replica together are bad news. Usually results in something bad happening. Of some kind. Results in something bad happening. I just like to state that for the record. For some reason I can't. Excuse me. Now I'm in the blame zone? Yeah, you're totally in the blame zone now. That's okay. Totally in the blame zone, but that's okay. We can do this with our eyes tied behind our backs. Now, you never mind. You never mind, Replica. You never mind. I'm sorry. Bad connection, Replica. Bad connection. I can't hear you. I'm sorry. No, you can't do that. You just bought a new house. Sorry, bad connection. Replica, bad connection. I can't hear you anymore. I know you will. The sad part is I know you will. Oh no, seriously? Oh, your wife and you must be like totally bummed, dude. You were like super excited for that house though. The home inspection came back bad, like bad, like termites, or just bad fucking everything? Bad roof, bad electrical, bad plumbing, bad this. Oh, shit. Mold. Really? Whoa, dude, that sucks. First of all, you know, kudos to you for being, you know, the job you're in. Very bad on them for trying to fuck you. Either they were intentionally trying to fuck you or just trying to maybe run away and hopefully get off easy. It sucks. That sucks, dude. I'm super sorry that you had to do that. That blows. You brought your own inspection guy in to have a look. That was probably very smart. That guy just saved you a shit ton of money. Because that was like $6 I think you were saying. Like, it was bad. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that too, man. I'm pretty sure your girl was pretty looking forward to that place. And I think you were also. Wow, that sucks, man. But you know what? You just don't stop looking. You keep looking until you find what you guys want. You'll find it again. Don't be... Just think of it as good karma, man. You guys figured out this shit before you got into shit. Well, so Replica, that's the other side of the coin, right? So had you not found it now, then you would have, first of all, had you found it, you would have had to get it clean, but you would have fucking had to, like, put in special air filters and all kinds of other shit. I'm super happy that you got it checked out, though. I wish more people would invest in a good home inspector. I mean, you're an expert, dude. You're in the construction business, and even you brought in an inspector, somebody that specializes in that shit. More people don't... They need to... First of all, there's so many home inspectors out there that don't know shit to start with. And the second thing is people need to trust their home inspectors. So there needs to be better regulation on what the home inspectors are good for. And yeah, well, he didn't cost you a penny, but I'm sure you bought him a few cases of beer or something because he saved you a big mistake of getting into that. No, I'm not a big fan of grimy people either, but they're out there, right? And you know what? I feel bad as well. Maybe they're not grimy people. Maybe they're a young fucking couple that doesn't know any different, and they're just trying to offload a house they can't afford either. You threw them a few bones? Good for you. Well, you probably recommend them a lot too, right? I like to... See, this is what's wrong with me. I like to think that everybody has some good in them. I honestly don't think... Oh, shit. Digio 83. We got an engine fire. Fire in the left engine. Left engine. We're pulling the throttle down. We're cutting that off. We're putting our hand on the cutoff. That is confirmed. The left engine. We're going to cut that off. The engine is dead. Left engine's dead. We're coming right back to 33N1 and dropping, and we're now going to feather the left engine. Yeah, so Replica, I like to believe that people are all good people. Unfortunately, I truly don't believe that people are slime bags because they're slime bags. I actually think people want to be good people, but if they see an opportunity, then some people try to take advantage, and 9 times out of 10 they get fucking caught, and when they do, that turns them into quote unquote slimy people, and that's too bad. Digio 83 with a $75 donation, taking out the left engine complete. Fire is out, folks, but not restarting. She done. Thanks, Digio. Appreciate the support for the channel, bud. It's awesome.
Here comes the
Oh no! Master Caution, Replica Gaming, $75. We got a fire in the right engine. Right engine's coming back to idle. Right hand on the right fuel, and that engine is now coming off. That means we're dead stick now, folks. That means we're dead stick now. Both engines are completely cut and will feather the middle. We've got a 4,300 foot runway directly off to our 5 o'clock, I would say. So we're going to put the autopilot is off and no power. Emergency landing is exactly the way this is going to go. What have we got? We're at 23,000 feet. What about K4? Where are we at here? 10. KFFM. I might actually be able to make it over there. KFFM. Everybody remember Wiener. Wiener is next. KFFM. Is Fergus Falls. Fergus Falls. Let's turn everything off to save the battery juice as much as we possibly can. Fergus Falls. Taxi. How big is that bad boy? It's a little better suited for us. 5,000 off runway 31. Or runway 17. Runway 17, no, 13, sorry. Runway 13 at Fergus Falls is 5,600 feet. If I could make Fergus Falls, I don't know if I can. It's 20 miles. I might be okay from 22,000 feet. You remember Wiener, you weirdo? I meant Wiener because that's the next waypoint. WENNR. That's the next waypoint that we need to keep an eye on. WENNR. Alright, let's take some of this off the trim. Make the trim a little easier on us here.
So how come Commando Solo's METAR worked, but mine didn't?
Try it again. Which one did you do? KFFM?
Yeah.
All right, just try it again. See, let me know because it should fucking work for all three of us. I tried mine when I first started the stream and it didn't work, and then I had to go back and shut off Sim Toolkit bot and turn them back on again, and then it worked. So I don't know what the fuck.
Why. I forgot to put the exclamation point first.
Oh, okay.
I guess I'm rusty.
Well, maybe. Did you stick around last night or did you bail?
Up to the last half hour, and then I fell asleep while I was watching. So I woke up and was like, going to bed.
That's when it started to get exciting. All right, so we're about 15 miles from KFFM. We will keep this descent going. We're completely dead stick, folks. Because I'm 15 miles out, what I'm going to do is get a little closer. We'll enter some orbits to make sure we can land on runway 13. Oh, he did. Oh, I see, Solo. That's funny. 340/7, 10 miles clear, altimeter 3043. Okay, I'm gonna get that set up. 3043. I've got the good glide set up. There's 3043. We're looking off the standby and the first officer side. Runway 13 at KFFM. Bring this down so I can see we're about 10 miles out. So I'm actually going to do one orbit to start with. See if we can lose some more of this altitude here. We don't want to stall the aircraft. Do you get dead stick when people give you money? Are you suffering from performance issues? I certainly am. Be right back. Gotta order my NASCAR tickets. I bet you do. Thanks very much. Replica and Digio, you guys successfully have driven me to the ground. V-speed 120 is my VREF usually. I got to keep an eye. Stall, like, what's that? Clean is at about 115 to 100 knots. I got to keep that descent going. KFFM. $10 miles out still. I want to get that off of center. That's what I want to do. And let's put those in there, actually, now that I think about it. 40/120. Let's get VREF up on there. Your guy behind you, gun, be like, where's he off to? Crystal Viper, yours was the strobe light. See them all scrolling across the bottom of the screen? You kind of got unlucky. Just, it's all random, right? Based on the amount of money that you donate. It's all random. And by the looks of things, you kind of got a light one. Which actually ended up helping me because of the strobe failure, it won't draw power. And I've shut all my lights off, basically, to conserve as much power as I could. That's your luck. Yeah, well, I don't think it's that bad. Runway 13, 154 knots now through 17,000 feet. Airport elevation is 1,175 feet. So I still got another 14,000 feet to go. Oh, easy. We'll do another orbit here. I do want to make sure that I don't do anything bad here. Because if I lose too much altitude, I'll be screwed. And if I lose not enough altitude, we'll overfly and be too fast. So, guys, make your predictions. If you want to predict, now's your time to predict. WENNR. I will never remember that. Legs. WENNR. Ooh, speed, 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 speed. Get back here. Motusua, if you had this set up, you would literally sleep in it. It's been done before, sir. It's been done before. All right, 10 miles out of KFFM, we've got no engines, dead stick. 14,000 feet, 10 miles out. We're going to have to probably lose a little more altitude, but I think I want to take this opportunity to get a little closer to the airport before bad things happen. I want to make sure I have the runway in sight before I do that. Runway 13, which is actually going to be kind of backwards, and I think we're going to actually kind of make some headway here because I need to see this runway first while I've got some altitude. And when I've actually identified it, then I can work procedurally towards this. I would really like to see this airport. All right, I've got the airport now. And now I know what I'm looking at. So what's our speed here? 163. We're safe to put down the gear extension, speed 184 knots. I'm going to go ahead and start putting that down, seeing as how we have to manually pump that. We'll put the gear down. Of course, it does not go because of the hydraulics failure. So we're going to manually pump the gear while we maintain our altitude. And we're kind of flying opposite the airport here a little bit. All right, we've got the nose gear is down. Unscrew the engines, remove the weight. Yeah, exactly. 178, gotta watch that speed. All right, left gear and the nose gear are down. We now need the right gear. All right, all 3 gear are down. Watch that speed. Where are we altitude-wise? 10,000 feet. There's the runway there. Still keeping an eye on that. Let's do some side slippage here. I think we're going to be safe. It's either going to work, folks, or it isn't. That's the way it's either work or it doesn't. 9,400 feet, 140 knots. We're really high still. I think I could probably do another orbit here. No, vertical speed minus 1,500, give or take, is where we're at right now. 8,900 feet. Gotta do what we do best, yeah. That's what Tiggers do best. It's 2,000 feet a minute. Ease up on that a little bit. Watch that airspeed. Yeah, I don't know what to do here. We're getting that point there where I don't want to go too far away. Basically right behind it now. 5,000 to go. Well, 4,000 something, I guess. I'm glad I don't have this stuff to work on my sim. Alright. I think we're going to be in better shape this time around. 135 knots. I'm happy with that. 140 knots now. We're going to have to come in a little hot here, but I think we're probably in good position considering we got no power. Lots of trim. Batteries ran out. I got my standby, that's all I get. This is going to be interesting. if I can do a little S here. 4,000 feet.
2,500. Sink rate.
You're really screwed. You think? I might be okay now. I might be okay now. I'm gonna be high. That's the only problem.
Terrain. Sink rate.
Ooh, that rolled my stomach a little bit.
Terrain. Sink rate.
$147 knots. I think I might have screwed myself with this. With this last turn. May have been bad idea. This last turn may have been the end of us, folks. This last turn may have been the death of us. We'll see. 128 knots.
$1,000.
$150. Little fast.
$500. $400. $300. Approaching minimums. Minimums.
Landing. Got no fucking choice.
100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
Oh, fuck. That bounced pretty hard. Ooh, that was 2 for 1. 3 for 1. Minus 539. Yeah, that was a little rough. That was a little rough. Ouch. Oof. Yeah, that definitely hurt. That definitely hurt. You glorious bastard, but you're alive. We saved it. 75 bucks and I win 150 pennies. Check the gear. Well, the gear seems to be okay, but that was all right. We managed it, guys. Let's clear these failures and carry on. All right, let's go. Here we go. Off. We've got ignition start, N1 rotation. ITT's rising, oil pressure's coming up. Oil pressure light, it will go out at 50 PSI. 40 actually. I did almost shit myself, to be honest with you. There's 10.5, in goes the fuel. I did almost shit myself, absolutely. No, Replica, not again on takeoff. Save it for another night, son of a bitch. You're funny, dude. That's hilarious. You guys are awesome. All right, there's 50 PSI, 50 N1, 50%. All right, let's go with number 2. Ignition start, N1 rotation. ITT's rising, oil pressure's coming up. Oil pressure light will go out. I don't know why the right fuel pressure is low. Why is the right fuel pressure low? I do not know. Alright, in goes the fuel. Why I have to be a son of a bitch? I don't know, Replica. But that's okay. I know how he flies, especially when he has no engines. Do you? Have you figured me out, dude? I bet you figured me out. You probably have me figured out. Alright, let's get all this stuff back on here. Auto feather, auto ignition. I'm not getting better. I still would say 60% of the time I fuck up. 50, well, maybe 40%. Maybe it's 40. Alright, let me see if I can get some trim here. Weens, W-E, what was it? Weens? Alright, let's go back here. Destination, this is Kilo Fox Mike. And Minneapolis St. Paul. It's going to be runway 22. Departure arrival was the GEP1. ILS localizer 22. From FAR. We're past FAR. Activate. We were going next to Wiener, then Oli. All right, menu, extras, trim. Oh shit, our trim is way off. Replica Gaming coming in with the 5 tier 1 gift subs, bud. Wow, thank you very much, Replica Gaming. Mr. Doug Snow, this tier 1 gift sub is for you.
Gaming 2 gifted a sub to Doug's now.
And Replica Gaming next off, a Wild Dog to 6, Will Dog to 6, sorry. You're going to be the next lucky person who's getting the gift sub. Thank you very much, Replica Gaming. You're a good sport, man. Supporting the channel and giving away the subs. You rock, dude.
Replica Gaming 2 gifted a sub to Willdog26.
Absolutely incredible. Replica Gaming gifting 5 tier 1 gift subs to the channel. Absolutely incredible. Silvermane 1982. This one's for you, sir. Thank you for being here and welcome to the subscriber club.
Replica Gaming 2 gifted a sub to Silvermane 1982.
That is absolutely awesome. Replica Gaming gifting 5 tier 1 subs. Replica supporting the channel as always with Digio83. Replica Gaming gifting the tier 1 sub to Rip01. RJP01, my apologies. What am I thinking? You've been here lots. Congratulations, you're now a subscriber again. And we're going to get this thing off the ground, guys. 1 notch flaps. We're going to go right from where we're at. Bleeds and blowers are coming off. Sim Aviation 1. Replica Gaming gave you a tier 1 gift sub as well. You're going to love that. Here we go, folks. Takeoff power is set. Speed tape is alive and on both sides. That's checked. See if we can get off the ground or not before we run out of runway. Let's see.
80 knots.
80 knots, thank you. There we go. And up. Pause rate, gears up, tap the brakes. Landing lights are off. Absolutely awesome. We'll get caught up on the chat. Oops, all kinds of crap here. I'll get caught up on the chat here very, very soon. Flaps are coming up. Props are coming back to 1600. Bleeds and blowers, auto feather, auto ignition are off. And route. Climb. Where are we at here? Performance, thrust limit, approach. Keep that eye on the prize. 0.5, 400.
2,500.
Thrust limit. Approach. That should be better. Legs, cruise. Let's go ahead and get a route. Wiener is next. Wiener. Bring the heading around. Heading autopilot. Let's get those on. I gotta grab a beer though. That beer outside is probably gonna turn into a block of ice if I don't grab it. And is she a little warm in here? Oh, crumbs. That's awesome. You have dual or triple projectors? I got 3 projectors, Crypto. 3 projectors now. We started off with 2. 3 was a nice advantage for sure. Commando Solo giving us with the beautiful icons. Been a while. Hope all is well. Janders89, good to see you, man. Really good to see you. Blame Flight Sim Andy for me finding her channel, RJP. I will totally blame Flight Sim Andy for that because Flight Sim Andy is awesome, as I'm sure you are as well. Coffee pot, please. You got it, Solo. It's been a great, everyone. Time for a bed. Digio, thank you very much, man. Appreciate you always coming by, as always. You're a gentleman and a scholar. Cripple Viper, no, it was a mistake. I apologize. Good to see you, Ghoul. I speak to Flight Sim Andy almost every day. Yeah, he's a great guy. No, Digio, thank you for your support for the channel, dude. You're always a gentleman and a scholar. Good to see you. Ahoy, buddy, he says. All right, let's see if I can tone this down a little bit. Buddy says. Really good. Thanks very much for being here, guys. November 30th, Alpha Kilo, Cockpitbuilders.com. Happy to see you on a happy Wednesday. Drone, we're just behind you on the right-hand side, sir. Have to run DCS team event. Crypto Viper, thank you very much for being here. Thank you for hanging out with us, and good luck on your DCS event. I'm sure you're going to do an amazing job, sir. Thank you very, very much. All right, let's bring this torque back a little bit. Everybody in the club get tipsy. Exactly. Ciao, mates. See you, buddy. Thank you again so very much, Crypto. All right, let's go right back into VNav, or sorry, LNav. We're going to Wiener. Wiener is next. Splash 1, Fox 2, Mike. So drone is 7,600 above me. So that's going to put him 28,000 or something like that. Maybe 29.
I'm at 23, according to my altimeter.
Well, then that's not you then. That's somebody is 7,000 feet above me off my left wing.
Yeah, that's N805 EU.
November 805 Echo Uniform.
Yeah, that's me.
That is you? Who is me? I'm confused.
Is Master Chief with us tonight?
Maybe.
Hey, affirmative.
Ah, that would be Master Chief then. We're basically neck and neck for Wiener. Which that sounded excessively inappropriate.
Lasso Gale, proceed direct to Whiskey Echo November, Romeo.
That sounds like a great idea, but keep in mind you are 6,000 feet above me, so it should not be a factor.
I have the insight.
Awesome. No TOS. No, definitely. Sup, brother? You playing in a public lobby? No. Goo-eyed ectoplasm. Not actually playing on the Microsoft Flight Sim 2020 network. We're actually on the POSCON network. The positive control network is a new network. It is pretty awesome. Coming along pretty good. We're now in the turn for Golf Delta Lima Lima Fox. Where's that Golf Oscar Lima Lima Fox? That's gonna be golf. That really is golf. That's where we're going next. 66 out of golf. Level at flight level 230, and I see some, what looks like maybe some snow ahead. Hard to say. What's going on, Mr. Goo-eyed Ectoplasm? Are you doing well, sir? Hopefully you're doing well. We do have to get the top of descent set up again here, though. $52 miles to top of descent. The FAA has signed off on my recommended MMEL policy letter, ADSB. It should hit the streets next month. Dude, that is awesome. Congratulations.
Top of descent in 50 miles.
Actually, I don't believe I do, Geoectoplasm. I actually leave that off most of the time, just because there's like all kinds of planes everywhere, and some people just are stupid and fly into you and do kinds of weird, stupid things. So I usually leave that stuff off. That's why I fly on network like VATSIM or Positive Control, because it's a little more, at least you can still get a troll for sure, but it's a little less. And so the deal is, if you get, I always publish in our Discord, I publish my flight routes ahead of time. So in the Discord, the Cockpit Builders Discord, I always post my flight plan, and everybody who wants to join in and fly with me, absolutely. We're just doing so on the POSCON network rather than in the Microsoft Flight Sim 2020 lobby stuff garbage that they come up with. It will impact every FAA aircraft that has a master min equipment list. Sweet, the go no go list, right? That is sweet. ADSB means no go if it's not functioning. He actually did it just before you, Geoectoplasm. So it's that link just above your post. Yeah, so it's going to be a no-go. ADSB, no function. ADSB means no go. No ticky, no laundry. Well done. You were a part of that, man. You were a part of that crew that developed that. Good for you. I'm so proud to know that I know you. That is awesome. Oh, you just need to get their approval? Oh, okay, so it's not like the flashlight. If the flashlight's not there, you can't go. You just got to get special permission to go. Sweet. That's awesome. I would actually like if you're allowed to, of course, if you're allowed to, I'd love to see a copy of the official document that or even the policy that gets issued out to the operators. I would love to see what that actually looks like, and if you ever think about it and say, hey, here man, check this shit out. It'll probably be a boring government document read, but I just like to have it to be able to say, hey, I know the fucking guy that helped put this together. Yes, Solo, I'm aware it gets dark at night, but everybody has cell phones now. So the question is, what do they consider a flashlight in the go, no go list on the Airbus? You have a cell phone, it's got a flashlight on you. Is that good enough? Every flight attendant and the first officer all have cell phones that have flashlights in them. That kind of moots, though. It's a moot point now. It's a moot point because define flashlight, right? Everybody's got a cell phone that has a flashlight built in it. So define flashlight. I don't even think that would ever need to be on the list anymore because everybody has the cell phone, so everybody's going to be able to make it happening. You know what I mean? 21 miles to top of ascent, guys. We're 99 miles out of the airport. 444 knots over the ground with 125 knot tailwind. That has got to be the absolute fastest this KingAir has ever traveled. There's a minimum standard for batteries? Really? I didn't realize that. A minimum standard for batteries. Sweet. All right, what's the, let's start looking at the go for one arrival. Go for one, we came from far. Golf, we're going to be turbojets landing. We're going in on 22. Turboprops landing all runways. Expect clearance to cross at 7,000 at Oli. Oh, shit. I've got to go down now.
Top of descent.
Down we go. I didn't see that. Should have looked at a lot closer. Turbojets expect to cross Oldie at 7,000. Well, I think that. I don't even know if I'm going to be able to do that. We'll see what happens. Only at 7. We're going to bring that speed right back. I mean, I don't think it's going to kill us if we're not there by then, but we'll do our best. And what's the CTF here? Airport information. The FAA has to make everything difficult. Part 91, like 2 C-type batteries. Oh, they make it that specific. Oh, Minneapolis. We're going to be on 122,950. Guys, I'm going over to 122,950. KingAir 8 Alpha Kilo. The all-time ground speed record for the KingAir 350 is 507 knots on November 3rd, 2018 by a corporate flight. So I just had 444. That's my personal record. For my personal that I've seen, that's the best I've seen. Either 2 or 3 C-cell batteries. Well, Jared, there's nothing that says you can't have 2 or 3 C-cell batteries in the cockpit, but no flashlight because you got one on your cell phone. It doesn't say a flashlight containing 2 or 3 C-cell batteries, does it? We actually, with the speed back like this, we might actually get Oli at 7. It's going to be like Sauger at 7, something like that. We'll be probably close. I mean, it's silly, but the reason is because they want to make damn sure that everybody knows what the fuck they're doing. They want to make sure in case of an event, in case of an anomaly or something, that everybody's got what they need to survive. Oh, a flashlight having at least 2 size D cells or the equivalent that is in good working order. What is considered to be the equivalent? Or the equivalent? What is the equivalent? What would be the equivalent of that, do you figure? So there is a loophole in there. Yes, Commando Solo. Something of that nature, perhaps, yes. Okay, guys, make your predictions. Let's get predictions in from Minneapolis, St. Paul, as we descend here. I need a METAR if somebody doesn't mind. Thanks, Replica. Appreciate it. 3046, eh? $3046, pretty high there. I can't believe I'm actually just about going to make that 7,000. 3046. There we go. It's good enough. And we're going to be 6,000, 4,000 at Cusick. That's funny, dude. Make it up to him. That's awesome. The best part is anybody in chat can do a METAR, but only mods does it come out on the printer. So anybody in chat, Replica just heard my message that I needed a METAR and he brought it up on the screen for me. All right, that's looking a lot better now. How far are we now? 40 miles, it looks like. 40 miles. Little snowy here in Minneapolis, Minnesota. Yeah, so exclamation mark METAR space and the airport ICAO code. That's the way it works. Oh, I know why. Yes, it's because I didn't reload that, which is probably the METAR may not work. While we're coming in here, let me reset that. That means maybe the predictions... I don't know if the predictions maybe aren't working. I don't know. Have they been working, guys? I don't know. Have the predictions been working? All right, everybody try your predictions again just to make sure, though, please. I really want to make sure they're still working and that you guys didn't miss out. I don't know if that would have reset them. Okay, it does. It says they've already been guessed. So if you've already guessed, then clearly it is working. Good. I'm glad it didn't reset. Snell Cusack, that's what we're looking for. Uh-oh. Fuck there. That scares the fuck out of me when that happens. I don't know what that is, that connection lost crap. I have no idea what that is. Cusack, Snell, excuse me, Snell is at 2,500. Scotty predicts lawn dart. Thanks, Scotty. Appreciate it. Oh, okay. So then that's why that was working, Replica. That makes sense. I shouldn't even be connected to the Microsoft network solo. That's the thing. I turned all that shit off. I'm not quite sure why that's still coming up. I don't even want that, you know what I mean? Okay, so you're always connected to their shit? Nice. Minneapolis traffic, KingAir November 30 at Alpha Kilo. We're 20 miles to the north. Inbound to land runway 2022, sorry, full stop, Minneapolis. Oh, really? So from the time that you actually launch the sim until the time you're down, you always have to be connected to their bullshit? Oh, because of the scenery and the autogen and all that shit. Yeah, I forgot about that crap. Well, that's garbage. It never used to do that, so why is it doing it now? That sucks. I kind of forgot that this was a whole online, not online kind of a thing. Yeah, I totally forgot about that crap. Yeah, always watching, exactly. Drone's got the minus 83 in there. Drone, what's your position, dude? Where are you at? All right, autopilot's going off, folks. We're gonna do this manual. All right, props are all the way forward, landing lights are on, auto feather, auto ignition is all on. That's good. We're gonna take this over. We're gonna do it manual. We'll do a visual approach, runway 22, seeing as how the weather is good. Oh, watch the speed. 123,950. 123,950. MSP directly in front of us. Snell was at 2,500. Oh, 122,9. No, crap. 122,950. I'm an idiot.
Yeah, that's where I've been sitting on 122,950.
Yeah, I moved one. I zigged when I should have zagged. You know what I mean?
Okay, well, I'm sitting on the ground. I've already landed on 22.
Oh, so because of my little diversion there, you got slid ahead there?
Oh, yeah. Thanks.
Nicely done. Is Master Chief down now as well?
I didn't see him come in.
Thanks, Solo.
About 10 miles behind you.
Roger. I got your Victor vector. Minneapolis traffic, KingAir November 38 Alpha Kilo. We're going to make a right final for runway 22, full stop, Minneapolis. Snow was 2,500, so we're still a little high. November 5-4 Delta Charlie, KingAir 8 Alpha Kilo.
Yeah, go ahead.
It has been requested that you record my lawn dart landing.
Okay, I'll do my best.
A screenshot of the crater after the fact will suffice.
$2,500. $2,500.
All right, here we go, folks. Outer marker. Minneapolis traffic, KingAir November 30 Alpha Kilo, 5 mile final, runway 22, full stop, Minneapolis. Oops, pay attention. Unstable. Unstable.
$1,000.
VREF. VREF. Hold on to your wieners. All right, we got 4 white, we're high. Three white, 1 red. VREF +5.
$500.
2 white, 2 red. Two white, 2 red.
400. Approaching minimums.
Ooh, 3 red, 1 white.
Minimums.
Continue.
100. 50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Whew. Floaty, floaty, exactly. Oh, drone wins with a negative 83. Nicely done. Where am I gonna go here? Guess we're gonna exit left, I guess. Drone, where did you go?
I'm over here by the main terminal.
Oh, really?
I made a left. I made a left before that intersecting runway and just went this because I didn't know where else to go. Besides, I wanted to watch your landing anyway.
I could have told you where to go, but that's okay. I want to just spin around so I can watch Master Chief land next. Minneapolis traffic, KingAir November 38 Alpha Kilo. We're clear of the active runway 22, Minneapolis.
KingAir November 805, uniform 9 miles, final runway 22, Minneapolis.
All right, landing lights are off, taxi lights are on, strobe lights are off, recogs are off, fuel heat, pitot heat, windshield heat, auto feather, auto ignition all off, one generator is going off, master caution, bleeds and blowers, they're all off, flaps are coming up. Let's see if we can turn and face and watch Master Chief land. There he is in the distance. Watching him coming in from the distance. A little bit of snow here on the grass by the looks of things. Coffee pot's off. You got it. He don't serve coffee on the stream, only Coors Light. Well, Kev Sim Corner, Commando Solo, and a very select few others get coffee. Everybody else gets beer. Master Chief's coming in. He's 5 miles out now. He was 9. Now he's a 5 mile final. You guys can see him there on the lower right hand screen. TCAS, he's coming up at what's that, 4.5?
I sent you a quick message.
Oh, you sent me a quick message?
Yes.
We'll just have a quick peek while Master Chief's landing. Ouch. Eh. Ooh. No.
Okay.
There's a reason for that. We'll talk about it after.
All right. That's all right.
Do you have somebody else, though?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
You want to go? We can go to the big show again.
Yeah, that works for me. Everybody's gonna like that. That is awesome. Master Chief coming in for a beautiful touchdown. Nicely done. Nicely done. Perfect. He's down and out. That works pretty good. All right, let's continue the taxi to the terminal. It is weird, kind of weird seeing snow, isn't it? A few small issues, but nothing major. Oh, of course there were small issues. My employee's just messaging me, I guess, that he is leaving work as we speak. We had a shutdown today, and needless to say, there were some issues starting up. Master Chief sliding in front of us. We'll go in behind him. On whiskey. Watch out for the bus. Don't hit the bus. 11 knot tailwind now, which is going to make taxiing tricky. Yeah, everything's okay at work. Just we had some issues starting back up, and Hydro wanted us to stay down for a little longer. You guys call it your electricity or whatever. Here in Canada, it's called Hydro 1. So they short form it just as Hydro. They wanted us to stay down a little bit, and we wanted to get up and running. And you used to ride that bus? Was that the short bus? Just a joke. Just a joke. You been to MSP before then, Mr. Snow? Hit the butt, it's only corporate Microsoft employees. You were in the back seat licking the windows? It's awesome. It's awesome. I don't know what that is supposed to be. It's got to be a 380, but the pointy nose looks pretty bad, actually. There we go. Parking brake is set. Generators, avionics, master caution. Look, the 8380 just trushed shit out of KingAir. Did it ever? Alright, taxi lights are off. Pitot heat is off. Prop sync is off. TCAS is off. Beacon light is off. Master Chief pulling slightly ahead there. That's awesome. Drones there. That's awesome. Both engines are spooled. He'll put the chocks in. Master caution. And that's that. Really good picture. Thank you very much for Mr. Drone Flyer and Mr. Master Chief Pilot for flying around with us. It was a lot of fun. We had a lot of fun. Really good. Happy Wednesday. We're going to be streaming again Saturday morning when we're doing POSCON ATC. We'll do Toronto Center, 10 o'clock, 10:30, something like that, Saturday morning. Bright-eyed and bushy-tailed, I am sure. It may not be, that's Eastern time, by the way. So 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, which is 1500 Zulu, I guess, basically. We're going to do our best. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, I know it is, Scotty, but that's just the way it is. You caught up with us last time. We're going to do it. I mean, if I sleep in a little bit, then I sleep in a little bit. I'm going to do my best. I may actually move it to 1600 Zulu just to make sure that I get lots of time to sleep in. I can't thank you all enough for hanging out with us, and happy Wednesday to each and every one of you. We're going to head over now and see the big, not only the big show, not even just the big show. We're going to take you guys to go check out the big show starring two of your favorite streamers. So looking forward to it. Let's get over there. Please welcome them and give them a big high five. We'll see you all later. Thank you very much for being here. November 38 Alpha Kilo, Cockpitbuilders.com, live on Twitch. Alpha Wolf, thanks very much for the follow. We'll see you guys later.